Good morning, friends. I'm Toni Cureton, and welcome to another episode of Job Alert. Job Alert helps you make a job connection by providing you with solid leads for available employment and training opportunities throughout Michigan and the Metro Detroit area. Job Alert also provides you with monthly career readiness and basic employability information, along with tips of what every employer is looking for to prepare you to get that new job. You can catch Job Alert premieres every Monday at 10 a.m. on our My Virtual Academy Facebook page and on Instagram. Now, just as I said, we are going to talk about some career readiness tips for what employers are looking for in regards to attendance and punctuality. Part of a functional, successful workplace is ensuring that everyone fulfills their responsibilities of their role. Being on time and coming to work consistently is important regardless of your position. Understanding the basics of punctuality and attendance can help you develop respectful professional habits for the workplace to build a productive work environment. Today, I will explain the basics of attendance and punctuality and their importance in the workplace and in life, period, and share some tips for improving them. What is attendance? Attendance refers to the frequency and consistency with which you show up to an event or a commitment, like work or school. Workplace attendance involves coming to work for your scheduled shifts and staying at work for the entire duration of your shifts. Another important aspect of attendance is communicating with your manager and colleagues, your coworkers, about any time that you plan on taking off so that your team can record changes to the schedule and rearrange work assignments and responsibilities appropriately. Many workplaces have an attendance policy to ensure that people come to work with consistency and minimize the number of days that they miss. Attendance policies often encompass punctuality, as well as include topics like coming to work late, leaving early, attending workplace events, or missing work in the middle of the day. What is punctuality? Punctuality is the ability to be prompt, to attend appointments on time, and submit your assignments by their deadlines. In a professional environment, being punctual involves planning ahead and making arrangements to ensure that you can fulfill your obligations on a strict schedule. This includes leaving early enough to arrive at work and start your shift at the designated time. That means if you're scheduled to start at 8, you can't walk in the door at 8. You have to walk in the door at 7:30 so that when 8 o'clock comes around, you're in your station, at your desk, or wherever your designated work spot is supposed to be, ready to start your day's work, your shift. This is what is called being on time. You have to create and schedule your meetings and plan to attend them on time and be there early so that people can be there and your meetings can start and the work can begin and everything is coordinated and working together. You need to be able to finish your duties when your manager or when your customers or when your clients need your assignments and your tasks to be completed by. This also applies to not just the work environment, but at school as well, especially if you plan on attending college or any type of training or technical program. just because it's school doesn't mean you have that luxury to pick and choose when you want to attend. When you go to college, when you go to training programs, every day that they meet, you are expected to be there. And days that you aren't there count against you, and they can impact your ability to pass your classes or complete the program. You know, they can have a negative effect on your ability to get good grades or even finish the program at all. Many trade schools and technical programs, especially if their training period is an accelerated period, a short period of time, they absolutely expect you to be there, and they expect you to be there at the time that you're supposed to be there. If you're late, they count that against you, they hold that against you, and that could negatively impact your grade or your ability to finish the program. So, what is the importance of punctuality and attendance? Punctuality and attendance, they're important in the workplace, and like I say, in school as well, because they uphold productivity. People at work rely on one another to be punctual so that they can work together on their projects, so that they can get the feedback they need, so that they can submit their work according to their deadlines and expectations. You can build a culture of trust when everybody on your team is consistently on time and consistently showing up. They can trust one another to help with tasks and submit their portions of the project on schedule. Punctual behavior improves efficiency. By arriving on time to meetings and work and commitments, everybody can start their duties right away instead of having to wait to begin because someone's tardy or absent. Companies can develop better reputations as a whole because being punctual and showing up to work allows you to get more work done and to communicate consistently with clients and customers, which will improve your relationships with them. And it will help you as a company develop a reputation for producing quality work and being a dependable company to hire when you're looking for someone to get something done for you. Here are 6 tips that you can use that will help you to be more punctual and to improve your attendance at work. Tip number 1, understand your absence policies. To correct absence issues at work, start by reviewing the absence policies at your workplace. Some departments have specific policies for personal days, late policies, and calling into work. Understanding the procedures for how to request time off or communicate attendance issues to your supervisor ensures that you have the information you need to be successful. Tip number 2, finding reliable transportation. Having a dependable way to get to work is a significant asset in improving your attendance and punctuality. If you know you have a consistent method, you can plan your commute and reduce any uncertainty or last minute planning to schedule rides to work. There are many ways to secure transportation to work, including finding a consistent bus route, or biking to work, or driving to work, or talking to coworkers and scheduling a carpool. It is always a good idea also to have a backup plan for your commute for your commute to work in case something unexpected happens. For example, if you are in close proximity to your job and you can walk, maybe on days that it rains or snows heavily, you can make arrangements with a coworker to ride with them on that day instead of getting caught in bad weather and it makes you late or causes you not to be able to show up at all. Tip number 3, account for traffic in your commute. If you have traffic on your way to work or appointments, give yourself some extra time to plan for traffic or other events. Providing a buffer time is always a good idea. Leaving an extra 10 or 15 minutes early can be very helpful also. If your route has extra traffic or construction on the way, it can mean the difference of you getting to your meetings or to work on time or being late. Tip number 4, confirm all appointments. Verifying your appointments by communicating with your coworkers, your colleagues, is a great way to improve your attendance. By sending a message to a coworker confirming an upcoming meeting, you can either verify your knowledge of the event or you can get updates. For example, if your supervisor changed the meeting time, but you weren't aware of that change, a quick email to a coworker can get you that update, which means that you won't be accidentally late to that meeting because you're now aware of what changes needed to take place. Tip number 5, keep a work calendar. Writing down all of your commitments in a work calendar provides you with a central location that you can reference and track all of your plans and your schedules and your meetings. Review your calendar at the beginning of each day to confirm your obligations and to make a mental overview of what your schedule looks like. Some people prefer digital calendars on their phones, while others prefer to use sticky notes and paper and put it on their calendar, write it in. Whichever method works for you, go with that, work with that. Tip number 6, set automatic reminders. Set alarms for your most important appointments to ensure that you're on time. Try setting up reminders 15 to 30 minutes ahead of your schedule. That way you have time to get ready, prepare for any materials that you may need, and to get to the workspace in sufficient amount of time. Some types of digital calendars and personal organizer softwares allows you to set automatic reminders months in advance so that you can plan your entire schedule. Finally, attendance and punctuality is important at a workplace because this is where you get paid for the hours that you put in. And it's an important factor when you're being evaluated on your job for your position or for a promotion or for being able to continue to have employment with your company. You cannot be consistently late on your job. Eventually, it is going to cause you to receive negative reviews in your evaluations, and it could also possibly lead to termination. As I indicated before, this doesn't just apply in the work environment. It also applies to school. Whenever you're going to college, any type of training program, technical school, any skill trade, school training, it applies there as well. Every day that you're scheduled to attend school, they expect you to be there and they expect you to be on time. And when you're not, they actually count it against you. It affects your grade and it affects your ability to gain employment and maintain your training position in the program. So if you're a person that, has some issue with being late, we've all been there. We have all been there. Just take in consideration that when you're consistently late or absent, you truthfully are holding up the production of whatever is taking place on your job. People are relying on you to do your part. You are a connected part of a team, and they need you there to perform your role. That's why it's important for you to be on time and to come to work consistently. So That is my what employers are looking for tip for today. Next, we're going to talk about an upcoming job fair. Um, Michigan Job Fair, or Job Fair Giant, they're holding a job fair on November 30th from 9 until 3 at the Best Western Hotel in Southfield. The address is 26555 Telegraph Road. You can call 734-956-4550. That's 734-956-4550 to get more information, to register, and to secure your spot at this upcoming job fair. You don't want to miss it. There are going to be over 50 different employers at this job fair, and there are 250 different job openings that you could go in and check out and get interviewed for and hired in. Recruiters will be there to interview and hire on the spot. So come prepared. Make sure you have plenty of resumes. Make sure you are dressed for success, and be prepared to meet with recruiters and interview. Great opportunity. Different, as I say, 50 different employers will be here. Some of them are Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, McDonald's, AAA Insurance, D-Dot Bus Services, Smart Bus Services, McLaren Health Systems, Henry Ford Health Systems, Beaumont Health Systems, Myers, Kroger's, J.C. Penney, Sam's Club, Walmart. These are some very good companies to work at. Excellent starting wages, flexible hours, full and part-time positions are available. Check this out. Again, November 30th from 9 until 3 at the Best Western Hotel in Southfield. You can call 734-956-4550 to register and get more information. Interviewing and hiring on the spot, so come with plenty of resumes and dressed for success. Okay, friends, that is all my time for today. Thanks again for tuning in to Job Alert, and you can reach out and contact me at 586-842-0558 if you have any questions, or you can reach out and contact me and say, hey, Miss Toni, I got the job, or hey, Miss Toni, I'm in the program. I would love to hear good news like that. Again, thanks everybody for joining me, and I will see you next time on Job Alert.